Hello my loves, and welcome back to another video here today. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about 4 things you do not need in order to launch your boutique business, and these are a few things that I see a lot of boutique owners struggling with prior to even launching. So many people are wasting time on things they do not even need to start a boutique. So if you're someone out there who's thinking about launching your boutique business, then I'm here to tell you from my 6-7 years of experience as a boutique owner that there's some things that you just don't need in order to get started. These things shouldn't hold you back from launching your boutique. Okay? So the first thing you do not need in order to start your boutique is inventory on hand. Yes, I said it, you don't need to buy any inventory on hand in order to launch your boutique. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys if you're new to my channel, you've probably not already seen my videos where I share different ways you can launch your boutique with no need to buy any inventory on hand. A lot of boutique owners complain about how they need to buy all this inventory in bulk from those vendors, and some are actually struggling to get approved by vendors because they haven't even launched yet. Okay, and in order to use some vendors you need an EIN number, a seller's permit, and all these things can sometimes hold people back because they don't want to go through that stress of actually registering for all this paperwork before they've even launched a boutique, and that alone can stop you from even getting started in the first place because you're thinking, well, I don't have inventory, so how am I supposed to start a boutique business with no inventory on hand? I'm here to tell you that there's different ways that you can launch your boutique, guys, without the need to buy any inventory in bulk. First way you can do this is through dropshipping. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, you already know that I'm pro dropshipping because that's how I personally started. I never had the money back in 2015 to buy a bunch of inventory in bulk. I had no idea what I was doing. There was no information out there to help boutique owners launch their boutique businesses. And as much as I was coming from an online digital marketing background, I wasn't really clued up in terms of how to launch a boutique business. So a lot of what I was doing was trial and error, and I like to take risks, but I like to take calculated risks. So I wasn't gonna go buy so much inventory in bulk without the assurance that it's going to sell, because number one, I never had the money to buy so much inventory, and number two, I didn't want to take the risk. Okay, if you want to learn more about dropshipping, I'll leave again dropshipfinds.com, a great platform that can help you get started with dropshipping. Okay, all the details will be down below this video, which takes me to my next point. You do not need to have thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of money in your account. You don't have to go out there and start getting loans from the bank to launch your boutique, because, and I feel like this point correlates to the previous point, you don't need all that inventory to get started, guys. A lot of people are like, I want to start, but I don't have the money to get started. And the reason why they need that money is usually for 2 things: inventory and premises. And we'll get to the premises part in a bit, So you do not need a lot of money, guys, to launch a boutique business. And I've already shared 2 strategies that you can use to get started without having to invest all that money and risk your money or your credit cards or your bank's money or loans on inventory that isn't guaranteed to sell, especially if you have no idea what you're doing out here, guys. Because buying inventory is easy. Selling that inventory is gonna be tough, guys, especially if you have no idea what you're doing. I have a Facebook group with about 9,000 members right now, and the number of people that come there every single day saying, I have tens of thousands worth of inventory that I'm trying to get rid of, because they have no idea how to sell. Okay, a lot of people get excited, they buy all this inventory in bulk, and then they have no idea what to do with it. So I'm telling you guys today that you don't need to buy all that inventory. You don't need a lot of money to get started. You don't need to go get a bank loan to start your boutique business, because there's other ways you can get started. Affiliate marketing, dropshipping, amazing strategies for beginners to get started. And if you're like struggling to get money to start your boutique right now, then you really want to look into other ways to get started without having to borrow money. The third thing that you do not need to launch your boutique is a store or physical premises. So a lot of people are like, yeah, I want to start a boutique, but I need a warehouse, or I need to go out there and get a brick and mortar store, because they're hoping that you're going to make money by opening all the stores out there. But let's face it, when you go and open a brick and mortar store, you're only attracting the people that live in that area, the people, in fact, not even in that location, but the people that are probably walking around that street. Okay, so not only are you limiting your audience, but you're spending so much money on premises, and then when you get premises, you have to start thinking about hiring staff to help you out with sales and customer service and all that good stuff. And if you go a day without making any sales in your business, you still have to pay those rents. Okay, you still have to pay for that lease. Nobody cares if your business is profitable or not. You still have to pay for the electricity bills. You have to pay for the internet, the Wi-Fi. it's not all about just getting some fancy premises. You need to furnish that premises as well. So you're gonna have to start talking about buying inventory in bulk, okay? So stock up that shop, because you're not just gonna be there on an empty store, okay? You need to have inventory on hand to sell there, okay? So it becomes very, very expensive, guys, going out there to launch a brick and mortar store. There's a lot of like established businesses out here that don't even have a physical store. Pretty little thing. A lot of them only have like little mini showrooms in different cities. They don't even have like retail stores, guys, but they are making billions. They are like the biggest retail giants right now, and they have no physical premises. Everything is done online. So I recommend that if you're getting started, guys, go online. You have a potential to reach out to a worldwide audience. You're not limiting yourself to the people in your local area or the people just walking across the street and hoping that they're gonna pop into your shop and pay you and make some money. You're gonna have people walking in and out of your shop. They're not gonna buy anything, okay? And then you still have to keep up with all those fixed expenses. You have to keep up with the rents, the bills, the wages, the salaries, the furnishings, guys. You have to furnish that place, the inventory. All of that is expensive, guys, and investing on all these things before you've even started is one of the biggest risks that anyone could take, okay? I get it, business is risky, but you can actually trade with caution, okay? Last but not least, you don't need a 40-page business plan to launch your boutique, guys. And one of the biggest reasons why people create business plans is because they need funding from the bank or a lender or a loan shark or whatever the case may be. Now with a boutique business, yes, you do need a plan. I'm not saying you don't need a plan. You need a boutique business plan, but you don't need a 40-page plan that is talking about all this in-depth stuff that nobody cares about, okay? So if you guys are looking for an easy to use boutique business planner, check the link below this video. We have a boutique business planner at the Run Boutique Academy that you guys can grab, download. It's straight to the point, and it literally just tells you exactly what you need in order to get started, and you can use that to plan your boutique business. Stop wasting time writing 40-page. What are you writing this 40-page business plans for? Who are you even writing it for? I get it, if you're trying to get a loan from an investor, then you're gonna have to do that, but like I mentioned before, you don't even need a loan to get started. Like I said, you have other options out there to get started with your boutique. Look into affiliate marketing, head over to WooCommerce.com. Dropshipping, head over to dropshipfinds.com to get started, guys. So I hope you guys found this video useful with regards to things you do not need to launch your boutique business, and as usual, I'll leave all the tools and resources below this video to help you guys get started with your boutique business. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and let me know what's holding you right now from starting your boutique business, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye for now.